So I make these videos on thoughts and things that the Lord has revealed to me. So I think to myself about the corruptible mind versus the incorruptible mind. Basis on the realm of why would anybody want to hurt not just themselves, betray themselves, their own Judas, but in that effect, betray other people. Love covers the multitude of sins. So I'm thinking, like, if evil desires of man's heart will destroy humankind, how could anybody be okay with themselves knowing they hurt the people they love or people in the world? Love your neighbor as yourself. So if we're promoting the evil or the hatred that exists in a fallen world, what kind of person does that make us? So that curse that we're promoting into this world, the evil agenda, is going to hurt our family, the people we love. So we're making it unsafe and violent for our future generation, our children, our family. I can't wrap my mind, I don't have that corruptible mind. I can't wrap my mind around believing that I would have to be vile to myself or somebody else. You eat the fruits of your labor, you're reaping what you sow. So this is what the Lord is speaking of, pathetic torture. Because your sins separate you from the face of God. Your sins, like the Bible speaks of this, and I've researched it. Bosheth, it's called, where to roast or surrender. Topeth, they build their altars on high places in the valley of Hinnom, shades of death. I mean, how far, or why would you be willing to believe that you would have to, I will send them a strong delusion so they believe a lie? How could one come to a reprobated mind to even believe that the Lord would require you to destroy yourself or the people you love? Thou shalt not pass thy seed through the fire. Don't place your children under a curse and show them how to live defiant. See, I am not saying that everybody's doing this willfully either. I am saying some people are falling away and fighting their own devices. But there's people that implement this narrative into this fallen world. I speak of generational curses and ancestral curses. Like pharmakeia, sorcery, the people that promote the tobacco industry, the wine and spirits industry, the pharmaceutical industry. It's a sin to shed innocent blood. So those narratives being placed into a fallen world, and people will fall away to those darknesses, that's shedding innocent blood, because then those narratives in people's lives cause them disparities, oppression, and degradation, and then they fall away to deeper sins. Those are the strongholds that cause emotional and mental oppression and cause a defiant life and hurt the people's lives, family unit, sin bondage. They're in captivity. This is what they're talking about Babylonian exile or captivity. Look at the ways of the Babylonians. Nothing's changed. There's nothing new under the sun. The Babylonians will be used to judge a nation, but the Lord's going to hold them accountable for their own inequities, like the Canaanites. They showed people how to live with ornaments, jewelry, fashion, vanity, the vain things of life. But also the things that people live for, the monetary system and the ways of the world that could cause someone so much despair and exhaustion to try to become and follow the ways of the lost. You don't even know what you're seeking after or what you're living for. They're giving you this imaginations to go after, to live for. And it's draining you of your spiritual life. Love not the world, or the love of the Father is not in you. So you're living for things that are depleting your peace in your life. not what they do, Father. Please forgive them. So this is why I preach these messages, because, as I say, when you follow that narrow path with Christ, you're going to see that this world is the only hell you'll know. That's why it says when you come to the cross, broad is the way to destruction, many are going in. This world lies under the power of the wicked one. Satan is the god of this world. So when you come to this cross and are walking that narrow gate, this world will become hell for you. Because then you see the veils have been taken off your eyes and you're like, Father, this world is not living for the right things. Like the rich man and Lazarus. That's why they say, what's it profit a person to gain the world and lose his soul? Love not the world, and the love of the Father is not into you. So you have to reconsider what the monetary system that was built by the Constantine, the first shekel. You know, the gods of Egypt, Nimrod, Marduk, Caesar, Nero, Pharaoh, Nebuchadnezzar, Cyrus, the tribe of Dan, Moab, Ammon, and King Solomon. The Lord blessed King Solomon with much wisdom and monetary things. But his evil desires of his heart, what he did with those things, and not being Christ-like. Hiring the hireling, cunning men, people who are living, who don't take other people's, who are promoting the evil agendas into the world. You know, being a serpent, you know, being cunning. Like, we don't care if this car fails you, we're going to sell it to you. We don't care if these things cause you ailments in your life, you're going to buy it. Like wine and spirits. You know, like pharmakeia, sorcery. You're not being delivered or set free. You have to depend upon a science, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours to keep you with some kind of composure, but it's causing all these other ailments in your body. Like, oh, I could see, but now I can't go to the bathroom. So now I need a pill to help me go to the bathroom. So before you know it, you're taking 40 pharmakeias and your whole body's out of whack. You're not delivered. You're not set free. You're in Babylonian captivity. You're in bondage, dependent on science. Asa was spoke of in the Bible, where he lost his provision or protection from the Most High God because he trusted in man, not the Lord's delivery.